In this video, we're going to use an area model to factor a quadratic expression. If you haven't already, you should go back and watch my video on how area models work so that you can understand how they're set up and how all the pieces come together. In this video, we are going to be factoring, which means we're going to be breaking this apart into two things that multiply together to give us this expression, which means that when we set up the box, what we are actually looking for here, our goal is to find the numbers around the outside. So we're looking for the factors that go up here. I'm not sure what they are right now, but the things that go here, because those things multiply together to give us this expression. What we know, x squared, negative x, negative 6, are the things that are inside the box. So for now, we'll fill out exactly what we know. So we know for sure that this first one is x squared and that this last one is negative 6. And again, if you're not sure why we know that, you can go back and watch my previous video and see that the first term is always right here on the top left corner. The last term is always on the bottom right. We don't know for sure what goes in these two on the diagonal, but we do know that they're going to add up to negative x. So they're going to be like terms. They're each going to have an x, and when we add them, we'll get negative x. So now we work backwards. We think to ourselves, what could go out here? What could go here and here that multiplies to x squared? What could go here and here that multiplies to negative 6? Sometimes there's only one option and it's easy. Sometimes there's many options and we have to guess and check a few times to make sure that we have the correct term in the middle. The only way to get x squared, to break it down, is x times x. So we know for sure that that's what's going to go there. Now, if we think about negative 6, we could get negative 6 a couple different ways. 6 times negative 1, negative 6 times 1, negative 2 times 3, or 2 times negative 3. So we're going to try these out until we get one that works, where this diagonals sum to give us negative x. So first, let's just try 6. So this would be positive 6 and negative 1. So this box here is the product of 6 and x. That's 6x. This box here is the product of negative 1 and x. That's negative 1x. If I add 6 and negative 1, I am not going to get negative x. So I know that that one's not correct. I could try this one next. However, I'm not sure that even if I switch the signs around, I'm going to wind up getting negative x. Maybe, but I'm going to jump all the way down and try negative 2 and 3. It doesn't matter where I put them. This is multiplication. So negative 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times negative 2. So now the product of 3 and x goes in this box. Product of negative 2 and x goes in this box. All right, well, if I sum these two, 3x minus 2x gives me positive 1x. Not what I want, but I'm very close. What I need is for my x to be negative instead of positive. So what I'm going to do there, and this doesn't work every time, but let's try it out, is I'm going to switch the signs. So I'm going to make this 2 that was negative, positive, and make this 3 that was positive, negative. So that still works out. Negative 3 times positive 2, it was right here on our list, still multiplies to negative 6. And when I now add negative 3x plus 2x, I get negative 1x, which is negative x. So I did it. So what that tells me is that the factored form of x squared minus x minus 6 is the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x plus 2. You could write this in the opposite order and you would still get the same answer because you were just multiplying these two factors.